Flashback: How Festus Keyamo sued Lagos State Assembly for Claring Tinubu of forgery. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Court documents have revealed how Festus Keyamo sued the Lagos State House of Assembly for Claring the then Governor Bola Tinubu. At the time, Tinubu, who is currently the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate, was facing allegation of certificate forgery and perjury. Keyamo, however, claims that he only challenged the right of the Lagos Assembly to clear Tinubu and not the actual findings of the report. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, in 1999 sued the Lagos State House of Assembly for clearing then Governor Bola Tinubu of allegations of certificate forgery and perjury. According to the African's report, Keyamo, who is now the spokesman for the Tinubu campaign organization ahead of the 2023 general elections, had in the case with suit number ID 639M99 dragged all 41 members of the House before the Justice CEO Shegun of the Lagos State High Court. He had argued that the court should determine that only the Chief Judge should investigate Tinubu for certificate forgery. Earlier, late Gani Fawihemi had accused Tinubu of forging a school certificate and set an order for the court compelling the police to investigate him. The court ruled that because Tinubu enjoyed immunity at that time, noting that only the Lagos House of Assembly could investigate him. The Assembly subsequently investigated him and within a week he was cleared of all wrongdoing. Dissatisfied with the resolution of legislatures, Keyamo, who was MNT of Fawihemi, sued all the members of the state legislature for clearing Tinubu. In the origination motion, Keyamo noted that Tinubu had in the forms he submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) stated that he had attended Government College Ibadan from 1965 to 1968 and then proceeded to Richard Daley College, Chicago, Illinois, USA from 1969 to 1971 before completing his studies at the Chicago State University in 1979, but the certificate were lost. Keyamo recalled that based on allegation that the certificates were forged, the Lagos State House of Assembly set up a 5-member panel that investigated Tinubu for only 4 days and could not have done a thorough job. He added that the Assembly lacked the constitutional power to investigate perjury and its findings were thought null and void. However, the court struck out the matter because it was not supported by an affidavit. Keyamo took the case to the Court of Appeal where he lost again and then to the Supreme Court where he was finally defeated. In this response to the African report, Keyamo said he only challenged the right of the Lagos State Assembly to clear Tinubu and not the actual findings of the report. Meanwhile, in other news, APC appoints Festus Keyamo as spokesman for the Tinubu campaign team. News had earlier reported that the All Progressive Congress (APC) appointed Keyamo as the interim spokesman of the party's campaign council. The party also announced that Hannatu Musawa will deputize the minister and the campaign communication team. The All Progressive Congress National Chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, disclosed this to State House correspondent on Wednesday, August 3rd. Meanwhile, in other news, PDP New Generation has described the All Progressive Congress as APC as a political party without empathy. The People Democratic Party Youth Group made a declaration in a statement sent to legit.ng on Saturday, August 6th, in reaction to the recent comment made by Keyamo about the ASU strike. Keyamo had advised Nigerian parents to back the striking academic staff union of universities over the ongoing strike which started on Monday, February 14th. Well, you don't see him. Well, am I supposed to be surprised? Believe me when I said I am not in the least surprised because at the end of the day, we all saw what happened with FFK. FFK, Femi Fani-Kayode, after spending a whole lot of, spending a whole lot of time, or should I say effort, insulting, using all sort of name or printable names, calling this particular person now, at the end of the day, is coming out to say this. It's not the first time we have seen it. Femi Fanikade's own self give some people shocker for life that those people don't even seem out to talk again. They don't seem out to talk at all. They're now the ones coming out to eulogize Tinubu, to say, Tinubu is this and that. Well, at the end of the day, we shall see how far this goes. Don't mind Keyamo. If you dig deeper, there are a lot of things he fought against before he's in full support now. Sycophant. The late legal icon would have turned in his grave to see what Keyamo has become of late. Maybe so. Gani Famuhemi never trusted Festus Keyamo. He drove him from his chambers in the 90s. This same Keyamo told the federal government cannot borrow to Wasu, but the federal government will have money to donate to the Niger government. Honestly, this Keyamo is totally a confused man. Give Keyamo food just like Fani Kaide, they will both dance in the market as far as money is concerned. See, that was what I was saying. That was what I was saying. The Keyamo Gani family trend has changed. Let the digging continue. Those who live in a glass house must not throw stones. Tinubu gave him spokesperson to shut him off. I'm telling you, it looks like in the All Progressive, if you are somebody who have, you have used a whole lot of things on them, you have been negative about them, they're going to give you one position and see how you're going to be contradicting yourself and making a fool of yourself. When he was respecting his boss, Gani, and truly advocating for the masses, Keyamo is another Osho who delivered the NLC to gain political influence and later joined to loot the treasury he fought for as the Nigerian Labour chairman. Well, Nigerians, I want to believe at this point that we know who to vote for. We know who to vote for. We don't need somebody to come and tell us at this point, see, this is who you are going to vote for. And we should make sure we should come out and vote along, during not just only the presidential, but during the governorship election, during the councillorship, local government chairman, state house, all those elections that we're doing. We should ensure we give the same activeness we are giving to presidential election to those ones as well, so that at the end of the day, we're going to have competent people all around, the hierarchy of authority. All right. At the end of the day, Nigerians, one sentence summarizing it: vote wisely.